He found him. The photographer was waiting to take a photograph of Henry. Henry was about to go under a bridge.
If I wish and I whoosh, I can be in Henry's photograph.
Thomas rattled and raced towards the bridge, just as Henry was huffing in. Thomas whistled loud and long.
Bust my buffers, Thomas! Steady on!
The photographer was so surprised he dropped his camera.
Oh no! My camera is smashed. The photographs are ruined.
Thomas gasped.
Cinders and ashes!
Then Sir Topham Hatt stepped from Henry's cab.
Thomas, what are you doing? I hear Percy's mail cars are derailed. James hit the buffers with his freight cars of flowers. And now the camera is broken.
I'm very sorry, sir. I was racing to be in all the photographs. And now, none of us are in any photographs. And it's all my fault.
I have another camera, but it's at the docks. There isn't time to pick it up now.
Thomas's funnel fizzed.
Yes, there is, sir. I will whoosh like the wind to bring your camera to you in time.
Thomas puffed proudly into Knapford Station. Everything was ready for the welcome party. Sir Topham Hatt was surprised to see Thomas pulling the express.
Thomas, why did you not take Annie and Clarabelle?
Thomas puffed proudly.
Because, sir, I can pull the express.
Gordon groaned.
Oh.
Then Dowager Hatt stepped from the dining car.
Oh, thank you, Thomas.
Suddenly, she stopped.
Where are my very important visitors?
Everyone stopped. Everyone stared at Thomas.
They're looking at a special sight of Sodor.
But why, Thomas? They should be here at my party.
Now, Thomas felt very, very silly.
I'm sorry, sir. Ma'am, I wanted to pull the express, so I told Gordon I could. But I can't. I'm not strong enough. I left the very important visitors to make the carriages lighter, so that I could pull the express into Knapford Station.
Gordon grumped. Sir Topham Hatt frowned. Dowager Hatt boomed.
Thomas, do something!
Thomas looked at Gordon. He knew Gordon was strong.
Gordon, you are fastest and best, and you pull the express. Please, will you go and pick up the very important visitors for the party?
Gordon glowed.
Of course. Express coming through!
Later, Sir Topham Hatt and Dowager Hatt welcomed the very important visitors to their party. Gordon puffed proudly. Thomas steamed sadly. He still felt silly. Suddenly, Sir Topham Hatt boomed.
Where are the balloons? We must have balloons for a party.
They're at the docks, sir. I'll puff to get them. I may not be strong, but I'm very, very fast.
At last, Thomas arrived at Whispering Woods Halt. Sir Topham Hatt wasn't happy.
Thomas, you have caused confusion and delay. Mr. Bubbles has lost his nose. Now he will be late. When Emily arrived to pick up the cakes, they were spoiled. James has bumped the buffers, and the bottles in your freight car have lost their corks. The lemonade is all gone.
Suddenly, the very last cork popped and knocked Sir Topham Hatt's hat right off his head. Sir Topham Hatt was surprised. Thomas gasped.
Cinders and ashes. The funny popping sound that made me laugh must have been the corks. This is all my fault, sir.
Thomas felt terrible. Now the children couldn't have their picnic.
I could put this right, sir.
Thomas pumped his pistons and chuffed quickly away. Diesel arrived at the school. He saw children standing outside.
Rattling rods. They are sure to clap and cheer me now.
But the children didn't clap and they didn't cheer. The children were wet and they were worried.
Trembling tracks. The children don't want to see pretty pink piglets. They want a new roof for their school.
Then there was trouble. Sir Topham Hatt arrived on Thomas. He was cross.
Diesel, what are you doing with James's piglets? And where is the slate for the school roof?
Diesel felt terrible.
I'm sorry, sir. I have been very silly. I brought the piglets to show the children because I wanted to be clapped and cheered. But now I see that the children don't want pretty pink piglets. They want a new roof for their school.
That's right, Diesel. You must put this right. Now.
Diesel clattered away. He wanted the children to be happy.